We are here in honor of His Excellency Viktor Yanukovych, President of Ukraine. The President had a high-level delegation of some 60 Ukrainian government and business leaders. Theirs is an historic mission, the most senior Ukrainian business delegation ever to visit Hong Kong. In that regard, I believe Hong Kong has a vital role to play. We are your gateway to the mainland and all that is offered. We know how the mainland works. We have a shared language and culture and decades of experience in working on the mainland.
Пане президент,
Цього заходу за можливість вести з вами прямий діалог.
dear ladies and gentlemen, allow me to greet all of you present here and express my deep gratitude to the organizers of this event for giving me a chance to have this direct dialogue with you. This is my first formal state visit to the Chinese People's Republic and my first official visit to the Special Administrative District of Sangam. However, as I think about the results of the visit of the Ukrainian delegation to China and the conversations we had with the Chief Executive, Mr. Tsang, I'm very happy to note that we have the atmosphere of new partnership that is based on old friendship. And today we have a new class in our country, it's the class of entrepreneurs who are ready to work on market conditions and with respect to fair competition. Ukraine reminded me of a powerful automobile, of a car that could not start moving because there were too many politicians who thought they were in the driving seat and only they knew where to go. Today there is only one driver. And there is one direction where we should go, toward political pragmatism and economic modernization, an area of its influence. That's why I'm not going to hide it from you. I am making this visit here not only to establish political partnership and not only to promote Ukraine as a potential investment Klondike. I have also come here to learn from your experience and from your success. We have discussed all of this today with Mr. Tsang, and I'm happy to say that we have found a common language very quickly. I have said that in Beijing, and I want to repeat this here again. Ukraine is one of the most developed industrial areas of the world. This is the homeland for some of the most productive agricultural lands in the world. This is the largest energy transiting country in the world. Our country comes fourth in the world in terms of the number of mining resources. We're one of the world leaders in terms of the highly qualified software programmers. Ukraine is the country that produces space rockets and modern armaments. This is Europe's gate to the east and Asian gate to Europe. We would welcome Chinese advent to Ukraine. I know that the international investment capital is a very delicate thing. It doesn't like political hassle. It feels the best where under state supervision and with active state promotion, new roads are built, stadiums, hotels, airports, and other facilities. The international investment capital feels the best where there is work to do and people who can do the work. Besides, I want to inform you that in order to promote the increasing volumes of investments and to implement this innovation and investment-based model of development, I have made a decision to reform the advisory board on foreign investments in Ukraine and to transform it into the Council of Domestic and Foreign Investors. And the regional governments of Ukraine have to set up such councils in the regions. According to the degree that I've signed, representatives of business will be able to have a direct dialogue with the head of the state to discuss the key issues of the investment process. They would also be able to discuss any problem that might occur in the work of foreign investors. Foreign investors would be able to make proposals as to how to improve economic regulation and what best practices to take from the world in terms of state promotion, government promotion of the investment process, including in particular the commitments of Ukraine to the World Trade Organization. As regards the level of the central government, the investors will finally have a possibility to openly and transparently discuss the specific issues of their work related to the competences of Ukraine's leading ministries and agencies. For all the reasons I have mentioned above, let me say I'm confident that the international investors' interest to Ukraine should keep growing. And this is the importance of our time and our political era. This is the time when we're to build roads and not trenches. The time when we need to build hotels and stadiums and not missile silos. And this is your time, dear business people. That's why allow me to once again invite you to have active cooperation with our hospitable country, whose doors are always wide open for the guests. And an additional initiative for the Hong Kong business people to visit Ukraine is the agreement that we have just signed, the agreement between the governments of Ukraine and Hong Kong on mutual visa cancellation. We want to welcome you in Ukraine with your new ideas and your plans, which we hope to be able to jointly implement.